Hello, fabulous people. My name is Uju Oramah. I am so excited to be going to read for all of you today. And as we celebrate the World Read Aloud Day, I'm so excited to read my new book with you guys called Billy the Smart Turtle. All right. Now, see. This is the front page. I hope you can all see it, the animal kingdom. Let's dive right into it. A long time ago, a cold-hearted lioness ruled the animal kingdom. She spent her life preying on animals. She was so cruel that she never felt sorry for her prey. When she was younger, she was fast, but with time, everyone loses their energy. The same happened to her. She grew old, became weak, and so weak that walking and hunting became hurtful for her. See her here? See how she's here. She couldn't move anymore. The animals of the great kingdom were relieved because the lioness could no longer hurt them. They celebrated in silence, but unknown to them, the lioness' real strength was her brain. Her condition kept worsening until the day her doctor owl said, "I am sorry, my queen, but I advise bed rest for 3 months." The animals in the great kingdom heard the news and rejoiced, but the lioness came to know of their celebration. It made her angry. See the doctor? Oh, see the animal of the great kingdom? Now, I will find a way. My weakness wouldn't stop me from getting food, she thought. One afternoon, the lioness was hungry, and a deer walked by her then. As much as she wanted to eat, her weakness didn't allow her to run. So she decided to act on her scheme. Her plan, she believed, will cause her prey to come into her home. She wouldn't have to go out with she wouldn't have to go out. With this thought, she smiled. That night, she sent orders to Eli the goat. She asked her to send one of her kids to the lioness den to take care of the cub. Eli feared her, so she sent her daughter. See Eli here? Eli's daughter stayed in the den for 3 days. She took care of the lioness, her cub, brought water from the well, and massaged the lioness. Can we all see it here? But the lioness was so cruel that on the 3rd night, she killed the young goat. Her meat lasted for 2 days. Eli kept looking for her daughter. She wept, wept, and could not be controlled or consoled. She asked the lioness, but she claimed her daughter had left the previous day. When the lioness and her cub had finished the goat's meat, she had to look for other prey. This time, she summoned Jumpy the rabbit to her den. "You know how weak I am. I need help with my kid. I am sure you will help me," said the lioness to Jumpy. Jumpy could not risk his life by saying no, so he agreed to send his son. Jumpy's son stayed with the lioness for 2 days. He played happily with the cub, but on the third night, the lioness killed and ate him with her son. The rabbit's fate thus ended like Eli's daughters. Dumpy wept and could not be consoled. The lioness trick was becoming famous. She did that to many other animals. The animals were more scared than ever. Their kids were not safe. One morning, the lioness met the turtle, a biliako. She asked her to send one of her kids to take care of her young cub. Ebiliako knew well of the lioness trick. She gathered her children and asked them these questions. See him and the children, see her and her children. How many times? How many times does something need to happen to you before you learn? 7 times, said the eldest. 5 times, said the second. 3 times, said the third one. 1 time, said the fourth one. 0 times, said 0 times I learned from others' experience, said Billy the youngest. Ebiliakon nodded and sent him to the lioness' house. Billy went to the den but remained careful of the lioness' moves. He kept his eyes and ears opened. 2 days passed like that. On the third night, the lioness painted her cub Kim with black chalk and Billy with white chalk. Billy knew something was up, but he stayed quiet. In bed, the lioness placed Kim on her right and Billy on her left and went to sleep. See why he's at it. Billy stayed awake. When both the lioness and Kim had gone to sleep, Billy got up. He switched the paint colors and sides with Kim. Now he was on the right and painted with black chalks. The lioness woke up at midnight without noticing what Billy had done. She picked up Kim and killed him in the dark. She quickly prepared soup with Kim's meat and woke Billy, inviting him to eat. As they ate, the lioness said, "We are eating Billy, chum chum chum." But Billy said, "We are eating Kim, chum chum chum." Thinking her son was sleepy, she let it go. Once they finished, she said, "Let me get the light and clean up the mess." Billy's heart skipped a beat. He knew it was now or never for him to take off. So he took off with speed. The lioness happily came back. In the light, she noticed her mistake. On the floor were blood-stained clothes of her son. She realized she had just killed her son. Frantically, she looked for Billy everywhere, but Billy was long gone. Her roar were so loud that they were heard throughout the kingdom, but her roars did not bring her son back. The animals woke up from her roars. They had no idea what was going on. Only Billy knew. His genius had helped him to escape with his life. See the lamb crying. In the morning, Billy returned home to the warm embrace of his family, alive and safe. As for the lioness, she never recovered from the shock until her death, and the great animal kingdom lived happily ever after. The end. Thank you all for reading, for listening to the word read aloud there. Bye.